Hey guys, welcome to a brand new podcast. I'm here with Angry J Sponge and DallSmick. He's new to the channel.
So
today we're here to just chill, I guess.
Podcast. We may talk about random shit in this podcast.
After the abysmal incident that happened yesterday, it was just like...
Okay, I think we should talk about this, just to get it over with.
Yeah, just get it out of the way.
I don't know who, but I'm not claiming the bitch that people will think that he did it, but we don't know. YouTube could have did this, but the video that World of Meli made last night got taken down for harassment and bullying, which is completely bullshit if you ask me, in my opinion.
It is.
It was just a basic, realistic opinion on the subject matter.
Like, I spent a lot of time on that. Like, literally all day.
Well, obviously. Even Morgan Curry herself said the video was pretty well done edited.
But the crazy thing is, the video where he says he wants to kill me and he's gonna come to Oklahoma just to strangle me gets to stay up. But my video, which was just critiquing his video, gets taken down and I get a community guideline strike.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up our guest to the subject matter. I don't know if he'll upload a video on the subject matter. It's completely his choice, but hopefully he can do something for us.
Yeah, I was kind of just dumped with this. I think last night. I was just given like the rundown of what was going on. I got links to a bunch of videos. Got links to, or not links, but I got a bunch of screenshots relating to some of the stuff this Nolan kid was saying to you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely, some of it cannot be public. I will say that. I did share him some of the PlayStation stuff he sent. It was pretty bad. Nothing
like super private. Nothing I'm gonna share around because I've got no one I would even share it with. I do want to say I did see the video that you made last night, Meli, before it was taken down. That gave me pretty good context on what's going on, and I've been watching a couple videos here just to get my overall thoughts on what exactly this kid's all about.
Yeah, this drama just appeared again out of nowhere.
That's what I gathered. It just seems like someone who's trying to milk just dead drama for the sake of it.
Yeah. Like, we ended this in December. Like, me and Angry J Sponge didn't even talk about him for a month. And then all of a sudden,
he just made this random freaking video. Like, dude, on his main channel with so many more subscribers.
I don't know, like, I'm trying to find the video that I have up right now that I'm watching. It's a message to World of Meli.
That was the one that started it all.
Yeah, so based on what I've been watching, I'm only 3 minutes in, and apparently, like, a lot of what he said was just bullshit from what I can tell. Like, he'd claimed that that he did a podcast with you guys, and that you just decided never to upload it, but that was false.
Yeah, that was very false.
Yeah, so just based on that kind of behavior and like the type of people that I've seen do this, people I've associated with, it's not all that shocking to me that they would do this. If they're gonna lie to their fans about things that have never existed. Just fabricate all this stuff. This really isn't that shocking. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's just weird. This is a very weird person.
It is. It all started with a comment I left on his video critiquing his argument. Saying, like, basically the whole nuts and bolts of the argument was saying that he should do research before he does these arguments. And then all of a sudden he comes out with like 9 videos claiming that I was calling him fat, making fun of him for being gay, making fun of his voice and stuff like that. When in reality, the only time I took a jab at him was when he claimed that Vale's content was just utter garbage, and I said, well, at least Vale takes time to edit his videos.
And yet he wants to murder you, and you get your video taken down for fucking cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, I counted 9 videos. I have a playlist of them called the Nolan Rant Collection.
I told him this earlier. I seen the whole playlist. That's where I watch all his bullshit videos.
Oh my gosh.
I just want this to be done with.
The past couple hours for me has just been nothing but this. Like, Sponge and I have been talking about it.
I'm sorry about that.
But no, it's all good. Like, I'm just...
No, I've been just chilling with him, talking, playing Battlefield 1, trying to just get him up to date with this horrible drama situation, I bet.
Yeah.
That's never going to go away, because he just wants to milk it like a cow.
No.
Ugh.
After you got my channel a strike, I'm absolutely livid. Like, I'm not even having fun in games anymore. I was never even having fun in games, but I'm absolutely serious now. As soon as I get that video uploaded, I am absolutely done.
And hopefully Morgan Terry gets her side of the situation up in the next 2 weeks. I'm for sure going to be interested to see that kind of situation, which she has been very interested in this situation now because of what he did to you today.
Yeah.
That's when she changed her mind, basically, today.
But basically, that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it.
Yeah. I always cared for him so hard when I met him the first time, but I was too young to understand how he really was. And when this really started, he just unleashed his bad side, and I just couldn't handle it. I overreacted, basically. But what he has done to you, Millie, it's unacceptable. I cannot have a friend that attacks my other friend. It's not acceptable at all. It's unacceptable, immature at all. It's all immature bullshit, basically.
I would have been willing to just like set aside our differences. Like after that first rant video he uploaded went up, I in the live stream, the original live stream, I said I was willing to set aside our differences. Even after I went through the whole video, I was still willing to make up with him. But he kept just pumping out these videos, so at the end I was just done.
This situation, what happened? Let's say, what happened? He takes down this video you're about to put out again. What happened? He does it again.
I have no idea. Then I'm most likely just gonna have to upload it to a third-party video streaming site, and I'll link it.
So basically, I asked him on the video that why you're not allowed to have an opinion and you're allowed to have an opinion, and he basically said his cousin took down the video, and him and his cousin are gonna keep taking down any video about the subject matter. I'm like, is this even the truth? I can't even believe him. I'm not attacking him at all. I've cared about this person for such a long time, but I really think it's time for him to simply quit YouTube.
Well, maybe not that far, but I think it's time for us to just go our separate ways and just stop talking about this.
He's the one that brought this up. He's starting this all over again, and I don't even want to talk. I'm just saying, I don't like talking about this kind of situation, but I'm forced at this point because he even got stuff with Stealth by the freaking block room.
That part, I'm pretty sure it was just Justin just doing as he said, and he was just showing his true colors. Because once again, I don't even think stuff with Scoutfly even knows that Rainbow exists.
Yes, I will say this. I'm not confirming this, but he many times have talked to Rainbow and said he is friends with Scoutfly. I'm like,
probably not. Like,
I don't know what to believe about the kid. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, like, if he's a habitual liar, like, just on what I've seen, he's probably, they're just exaggerating the relationship.
He likes sucking up to YouTubers with bigger subscriber counts than him, because on his Twitter, I went through his Twitter while researching for the video, I saw multiple tweets sucking up to other YouTubers. For example, there was this one, I forgot what the YouTuber's name was, but it was like, congratulations on reaching 1,000 and 1,000 more, and maybe we could do a collab together someday. Just bullshit like that just is a lot.
I think I know who he's talking about. I'm not saying who, but I think it's no native, but because he has recently passed 1,000 subscribers, but I don't know. I'm just saying, and I think. Give me a second.
Dude,
My question. My fucking question is, who the fuck would want to suck up the Scoutfly?
Exactly. I mean, I like his content, but as a person, I don't really care for him. But he makes really good content. I admit that.
Oh God, like I've gotten. I think I got on his nerves with the video I made, because I know he saw my video.
Yeah. But I respect his decision to like take off the mask, because not a lot of us are man enough to actually do that.
Oh, dude, I totally understand why he did it. I'm totally behind why he did it. I just was not a fan of how he decided to go about it.
Yeah. And then privating all those videos so no one could see it. There are always shameless re-uploads.
Just like being a total dick to the people that liked him.
Yeah.
Can you please edit this and that part? I appreciate it. Continuing.
Okay.
Oh, did I swear? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't. No, okay, I think you said F-bomb 2 times, but it's fine.
I might have. I don't honestly remember. That's my bad if I did. But anyway, we should try getting back to the point, just because there was something I was going to say it earlier, but I didn't quite get the chance to. But so what I was telling Sponge was, even if I do make a video on this, I don't necessarily know how well it's gonna go, because the more videos, I understand why you would make it, because it's affecting you directly, and both of you. But I do agree with you, Millie, that once this is all done with, you should probably try to distance yourself from this person, like, as soon as you get that video out. It just seems like they're not going to be worth the efforts. They're just leeching off of whatever the fuck this is going on right now. I don't know why he would continue to leech off of it. But whatever comes of this in the future, whatever bullshit he tries to pull,
just ignore it.
The fact that you won't be talking about him anymore, the fact that you won't be acknowledging it, shows that you will be the better person in this situation.
Yeah. And just adding fuel to the flames won't do any good either.
Right, like I said, I understand that you wanting to put up your video, because that'll be like your final shot on him. That's your final thing.
Yeah. Plus, there's a really good edit in there I like, and I just kind of want to share it. That's really the only reason I like it.
Exactly. Like, but like, to me, the way I see it is, you guys go on with your day. You're doing your content. You're doing your thing. You're trying to improve. While this kid is still in the corner screaming about how you two are ruining his fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, who looks worse in that situation?
The kid.
Like, that's just the way I see it.
Yeah. I tried to do that. He got to me, though. Like, he went to his old channel just to comment and just add fuel to the flames, and he got to me personally.
Like, I understand when you get personal.
Yeah.
I just love seeing these types.
when he uploaded the video, I was actually shaking like a leaf for a while. It's really a very interesting and hard situation at this point.
Oh, dude, I totally understand.
I don't shake like a leaf ever, unless it's like a noob in the corner killing me constantly, and I'll get pissed off.
Dude, I was pretty agitated when I saw Scout Fly talk about me. That was not fun. Like, so I totally get it. Don't worry.
Yeah, like when someone big talks about you personally in a really bad way, hell, even anyone like talks to you about you in a really bad way, it's kind of a frightening experience. I was on the bus when he uploaded it.
Oh, good.
It was something.
Okay, now I want to bring this point up again. That I was rudely interrupted by someone, but what happened if he claimed the video somehow again after you upload it again?
Mm-hmm. What'll I do?
No, what happened? No, what happened if Rainbow claims the video again? It gets another takedown strike.
If that happens, then I'm just...
Didn't he already say? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he already said this, but he got interrupted by, like, I think his dad or something.
Oh, I thought he was talking about one of us. My bad.
No, he wasn't. But if that's the case, then I'll probably just upload like a minute video saying like, hey, watch this video in the description. I'll just link it there, because I want it to be known, and I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm not just gonna waste it. But I'm really just tired of this.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's try to move on the subject matter. Now,
So
this is quite not into the cartoon community, but I do want to ask you guys on this kind of subject matter. What's your favorite mature content games?
Ow. Huh.
It can be even teen, but most likely I'm trying to aim at the rated M.
I guess Grand Theft Auto. Because I don't really play a lot of M-rated games, and Grand Theft Auto is really the only one I played, and I had a blast playing it. It's just so much fun to screw around in that game.
I'm not allowed to play that until I'm at the house.
I can understand why.
I live with a family. This is how it has to work. I have 2 sisters, a brother, and a mom and dad.
I'm more of an E for everyone kind of guy.
Okay, what about you?
I'm trying to remember, because like I told you earlier, I don't really play a whole lot of video games like anymore, so it's hard to keep track of what I do play.
Again, I said teen games are fine.
Playing like Destiny, and that's rated T.
Yeah.
But that's like super tame. I don't know. I've liked playing like the Saints Row games. Those are pretty fun.
I played Saints Row God of Hell and Saints Row 3. I have personally enjoyed God of Hell a little more. On Saints Row 3, okay, but the story's just But it's like a GTA clone, if you ask me. I have played a lot of GTA.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. It is essentially like a parody of GTA, because like the first 2 games, I mean, you know, they were kind of realistic to some degree, but they were still bizarre.
But
Saints Row 3 was just fucking balls to the wall insane. Nothing needed to make sense. Nothing even remotely made sense.
I know one of the games they had a secret purple dildo as a weapon.
This is not on my channel.
Oh my bad. I'm so dang it.
It's okay.
I'll censor it out for you if it's a problem.
Listen, we're just kicks and giggles. This can be an exclusive World of Meli only.
Dude, I feel so bad. I know I've slipped the F-bomb a bit. Ugh.
It's okay. I say frick a lot.
Now we have Millie doing it.
I said frick.
Sammy. Dude, I'm slowly becoming Sammy Classic Sonic fan if I start doing that.
When are you people going to learn your actions have consequences?
I got that kid to talk to me once. He definitely wasn't happy. But I mean, he was still trolling back then. Like, after I made a video on him, he posted on his main channel, and he said, "You frickin' fricks got my parents to ground me from YouTube."
What?
Oh my jeez.
I'm pretty sure he's a good kid in real life, but
Oh my
that's some
gosh,
funny
that was
stuff.
great. Like, I mean, yeah, he was still trolling, but it was so coincidental.
Okay, I will say that Watch Dogs 2 was a completely GTA ripoff, in my opinion.
I mean, a lot of these games are starting to be, because, like, GTA was one of those games where it was like open world, but it still had missions. A lot of games are trying to essentially do that, but I think GTA was just a little better in that regard, and just because, actually, I don't even know why. It's just for whatever reason these other games just suck at it.
Yeah, like they're trying to imitate something that really can't be imitated.
Well, it's also just like the concept is just really hard to pull off.
I will be right
Especially if
back.
You're just in this giant open world where you can take everything in stride, but there's just not a lot to do when you're just free roaming. I don't know, it's part of the reason why I can't get into those Assassin's Creed games.
I've played a couple of them, and there's way too many. But there's so many at this point, it makes me want to freaking throw up.
I mean, like, another thing is, like, I started playing Assassin's Creed 3. I got that for free on, I think, Xbox Live. And one of the funny things is, like, Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed games are, like, consistently buggy. I'm pretty sure they didn't even fix everything in this game because, like, I've had my character just jolt up in the air, like, 5 times and then instantly die during missions. So that's another big problem. These games are really, really buggy, and they, like, break the game to a degree.
I really wanted to like Ghost Recon in the Diversion, but the Diversion was a really letdown, but I did enjoy Ghost Recon a lot more.
I've heard good.
It's fun, for sure. The developers really did care, what I feel like, because they even added, like, Call of Duty Team Deathmatch for free after, like, years after the game was made, which no developer really does that, so it was really interesting.
Yeah, really, I don't play a whole lot of video games, unfortunately. I've been playing this Universe 2 quite a bit, but that's about it.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy.
What about you, Melly? What video games do you play, Melly?
I am a Nintendo fanboy. I don't really play the PlayStations and Xboxes things.
I understand you played the Nintendo Switch, so which ones do you play on that, though?
So far we only have Sonic Forces and Mario Odyssey. I could have bought Sonic Mania.
That's not bad.
Instead I bought Monopoly.
Not a bad.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys what my games I usually play. These are the games that I generally play. I'll do the best to the least. I mainly play Call of Duty World War II just because I only have realistically one friend left from my old school, and he plays Call of Duty constantly, so that's why I play World War II so much. And then I play Battlefield 1, Titanfall, Deadpool, Battlefield 4, and I can't... okay, edit this, I'll be back.
Alright. You see the trailer for the new Teen Titans movie?
So,
Did you see the trailer for the new Teen Titans Go movie?
Oh no. Before we get into that, can I continue?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, edit all that out. Start here. Okay, the last one that I barely played is, the only reason why I own this is because my friend has this. It's Modern Warfare Remastered. Standalone edition. This is the one that Activision lied about, where Infinite Warfare, it was supposed to only have this with Infinite Warfare, but they lied and had the standalone edition. I never personally had. Okay, edit the door. I'm sorry. I personally never had Infinite Warfare until it was free on PlayStation. At the time, I bought this and I liked it, but when I realized they lied, it was pretty disappointing. Anyway, those are the games I play.
I like bright and
let's
colorful
go to
games.
Teen Titans. Okay, let's talk about Teen Titans Go to the movies. You can start, Millie.
It looks alright. Definitely not as bad as people make it out to be. My one gripe is that the only amount of footage they showed in the actual teaser trailer was a 30-second long fart joke. But the opening and the ending part of the trailer, which most likely won't even be in the movie at all, were pretty funny and got a few chuckles out of me. I'll watch it.
I didn't enjoy the trailer as much as I thought I would, but it's gonna be very overhated, like the Emoji Movie. Clearly, in our guest's one of his newest videos, he talks and completely explains why people hate the Emoji Movie and his feelings on it, which is a very excellent video. But it is gonna be like the Emoji Movie, basically, to people. I will be seeing it, so I'll give my full opinion when it comes out.
Good.
What about our guest?
What's up?
What's your feeling on the Teen Titans Go movie?
I honestly don't care for it. Like,
like Woody Woodpecker.
Oh God, we're not going to talk about that. I didn't even know that was a thing until the other day. Like, oh my God.
Oh, you missed that. That was fun. Just a brief side thing. He had me watch the Woody Woodpecker trailer, and that was just
god awful.
It left very little of an impression on me, aside from some. I'm still not convinced that it's a kids movie, but I'll get into that another time.
We can talk about it. It's not on my channel, and Millie does not care about censoring things, so.
Fuck.
So, I was watching it, and like they played like a clip in that movie where Woody Woodpecker takes a shit on some woman's head.
I saw that.
But like I've seen bird poop before, and like it's the way they edited it, and the poop makes it look like Woody Woodpecker just like ejaculated on some girl's head. Not only that, in one part of the film, I think he says that's the Woody way. It's I'm half convinced that this is like an adult film.
Let's do a live reaction here of World of Meli watching it.
I've already seen it. I don't like it.
Millie, I know you're on your PC. Go look it up. Woody Woodpecker live action trailer. You'll see.
I've already seen this. I don't want to watch this again.
Yeah.
The only good thing to come from this that it's a direct to DVD release. That's the only good thing.
Anyway, I'll get back to it. So, I think I saw the trailer like yesterday while I was editing. I don't have much to say about it, honestly. It's exactly what I thought it'd be. It's exactly like the show, an exact same type of humor. I mean, of course it's Teen Titans Go.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, like, it left very little impression on me. Then again, I kind of, whenever, like, I talk about something on the channel, I kind of stop caring about it, if that makes sense. Like, the topic's essentially over, so I can just kind of move on from it. So I haven't really felt the need to talk about Teen Titans Go or anything like that, just because all my thoughts are out there. I don't really pay attention to it anymore. So, like...
Understandable.
So, like, but, like, you do bring up, it's definitely going to get a lot of shit. A lot of people love shitting on that show.
Trust me, they do.
I mean, I get why. Lately, I guess they milk it on Cartoon Network. I don't watch Cartoon Network, so I don't really know what the scheduling is like. So
the schedule was literally Teen Titans Go for a week, except 2 new Steven Universes. The whole complete series for Christmas.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. Definitely not something I'm gonna talk about again, I feel like, just because it's gonna be essentially the same thing I'd be saying in the first video I made. It's like, these people just are angry because the show is different from the original Teen Titans. They want it to be like the original Teen Titans, but they don't realize that the show is not made for them. It's not made for their demographic. It's essentially... So, there's really no discuss there anymore. It's just a bunch of people who want something from a show that they're never going to get. And the fact that it goes over their heads every single time they do like the show does a critic-centric episode, it's just funny. I like it.
You're not wrong there.
A bunch of these people... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I said you're not wrong there.
Okay. Let's do something that people will probably be interested in here. What's the most hype movies you are for this year?
Probably the new Incredibles movie. That's the only one I know about coming out this year.
Infinity War.
It can be anything from animation to live action to Marvel. So yeah, like not just strictly animation.
Infinity War.
Oh, actually. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead first. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's good. Infinity War, the third Avengers movie.
Ooh.
Enough said.
You know what? Actually, yeah. I'm kind of hyped for that, too.
I am excited for The Incredibles 2, Deadpool 2, of course the new what is it, Aquaman movie, and of course, we all agree, the Avengers movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really surprised no one is hyped for Deadpool 2.
I haven't seen the original.
Really weird. I thought Millie did.
No.
Honestly, I like the first Deadpool movie, but, I don't know. I'm all Deadpooled out, really.
I'm hyped for Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Okay, what happened? Barnyard, the animated series, went back on the main network. Obviously would never happen, but what happened? Do you think today's demographic would enjoy it or hate it?
Hate it.
It's, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, that decade of, like, cartoons was definitely different from what's being played right now, at least what I believe. So I don't think kids would latch onto it very well. I don't think it did very well when it was out either, right?
No, it really didn't. Hell, even the movie bombed.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the movie when I was younger, but I can't imagine it did any better than something like Jimmy Neutron.
SpongeBob.
Oh, speaking of which, you know how Barnyard was a movie first, then a series, and then Jimmy Neutron was a movie first, then a series?
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently, it got delayed to this year.
This is the weird thing here. You can, sorry.
It's okay. But there supposedly is another series that's going to be like that. It's called Amusement Park. We literally know nothing about it. It was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed to next year.
Same thing with the SpongeBob movie 3.
I hope the Loud House movie bombs.
No, it's not gonna bomb. Too many people like it.
I know.
Realistically, it's probably gonna do better than SpongeBob, maybe.
Let's not get too crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know like you think about, but you gotta be realistic about this, Millie.
I am going to be realistic, and I'm going to be as realistic as I'm going to be. Because the SpongeBob movie 3 is coming out the same year as the Loud House now, one is obviously going to do better than the other. And because the SpongeBob movie is a more recognizable brand and the Loud House movie is new to the movie industry, the Loud House movie will do well, but it will not do better than the third SpongeBob movie.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. Maybe the Teen Titans Go to the movie will beat every single SpongeBob movie, including the new one. You never know.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is going to get big numbers, considering, like, whether you like it or not, it is the highest rated show on the network.
Oh, yeah, I think it does better than SpongeBob, doesn't it?
It does.
Teen Titans Go?
Well, it used to, but nowadays SpongeBob is doing, like, way better, because Teen Titans Go is kind of declining in ratings just a little.
That's so weird to me, because they play Teen Titans Go all the time, yet it can't beat SpongeBob? That's... oh my gosh.
A lot of kids watch more Nickelodeon than Cartoon Network as well, though.
Same.
Oh my goodness. I don't watch either.
Well, I don't watch Nickelodeon that much. The only time I really watch it was for Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie.
Yeah.
I still need to see that all the way through.
Are you serious?
It's not as good as everyone says it is. Like, after the hype died down a little and I watched it a bit more times, like, without the commercials, it feels a little bit rushed.
Okay.
Definitely... oh, good.
I definitely feel that the ending was rushed, and parts of it were very fast, but it's not as rushed as freaking Season 5's final Samurai Jack. That was rushed as hell.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though, with the Hey Arnold movie. Like, I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I don't know about, like, the whole development cycle. Craig Bartlett has been, like, making PBS kids shows like The Dinosaur Train and Sid the Science Kid. A lot of stuff that just, you're making it for little... you're probably rusty and worn out, so...
yeah.
I don't know. I feel bad for the guy. He had to make that kind of stuff. I'm sure he enjoyed it, but it's such a departure from Hey Arnold.
Especially like, after coming back from, 2 decades of those little kid shows? Well, no, not, like, at least a decade. And then coming back to
absolutely.
Hey Arnold,
like,
it was felt a little bit off.
It's like George Carlin doing Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, God.
That actually happened.
Oh my world.
It's just, I don't know, like, I guess I'm just, coming up with a reason, but to me, like, if you're doing PBS kids shows like that for as long as you do, and you want to come back to that, I don't know, a bit of a rocky slide.
Yeah. It still felt like Hey Arnold. It felt like Hey Arnold Season 5, but not like Hey Arnold Season 1.
Hey Arnold is a very different show, and there's a lot of opinions. For sure with your opinion, which is the most hated opinion, which you know what, but anyway.
No.
People, I'm talking about Lila, obviously.
No.
I will say this, Lila is very overhated. I don't get why people hate her, but that kiss was kind of ridiculous. Still, those Helga and Arnold shippers probably dislike your video.
No, I have their reactions. Like, after the picture finally was able to be viewed publicly, everyone was livid. It was kind of split down the middle. Everyone was yelling at everyone for yelling at me for making fan art. But in reality, the only reason I made this fan art is to piss everyone off. But everyone was just absolutely livid.
Okay, do a picture of SpongeBob kissing Sandy.
I'm good on that.
No, SpongeBob kissing Lincoln Loud. You will make hell.
I don't even want to do that.
I don't know. What happened if that you actually did that and people stole it? That would not be good.
Who would steal that?
And then people would sell it on shirts, socks, underwear, hats.
Who would wear that as underwear?
I don't know who would wear that as underwear. Yeah, I wear Helga and Arnold underwear, so... I'm serious. I have a Okay, yeah, there's this scene, Dark Arnold scene from April Fool's Day that literally a company like photoshopped it and made Helga and Arnold dancing with Helga's locket with a red background, underwear pair.
Wait, was that the picture you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's putting the pieces together.
God damn it, I gotta go back to that now.
What happened? Angry J Sponge left. Oh, he's back.
There he is. Bubby.
I'm gonna have to go in 6 minutes, so maybe we could wrap this up soon.
Alright. So let's do some rapid fire. Hold on. What other stuff happened? Let's see. Oh yeah, you know how what? you know the Powerpuff Girls 2016, right?
Okay, we need to get this hashtag out in the World of Meli community.
What?
Hashtag no Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
Why that one specifically?
I hate Scrappy Doo. You should hate Scrappy Doo.
I hate him in 2, but I found him hilarious in the first Scooby-Doo movie.
That was...
Just, like, I found it hilarious that he was the one pulling the strings the whole time, because it was so meta, because everyone hated Scrappy, and that's the only reason he was the villain.
Not only that, he was controlling Mr. Bean of all people, like... Oh my god.
But Monsters Unleashed is one of that was my childhood movie, man. Like, I watched that 24/7 as a kid.
I definitely watched that quite a bit too when I was younger. That movie came out when I was like, I think 11 years old though.
When I was younger, I watched Blue's Clues.
Me too.
Blue's Clues, and then I was so when I used to go to public school, I watched Max and Ruby, and my name's really Max. You can see where that gets.
Okay.
Literally, every day I went to the 3rd grade, everyone just sang Max and Ruby. I'm like, can you stop it? It's annoying. Like, imagine Max and Ruby, Max and Ruby.
Ruby and her little brother Max.
Stupid.
Speaking of Max and Ruby, you know how they started airing new episodes again? Well, going back on the series, and because this is going on my channel and not yours, I can feel free to say this. Ruby is an absolute utter bitch. Just looking back on it.
Completely fine. It's your opinion.
It's your opinion.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. So okay. Speaking of Blue's Clues, did you guys see like? When I was a kid, I watched, it was like a special. It's when they had Joe on the show instead of Steve, but they brought Steve back for like an award.
Whoa.
And like apparently Steve had just like gone to college. And he comes back, he's like, guys, you're never gonna believe this. I became the captain of the college hopscotch team.
What? I mean, that's the only sport I'd play.
That's the most adorable, dorky thing I've ever heard him say.
Is that an Olympic sport?
Oh my gosh. But I love Steve. Like, even him, like, outside of Blue's Clues, he's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
We all have to admit, who doesn't like Minecraft?
I fucking hate Minecraft.
I liked it when it first came out, but after the Ender Dragon update, it just got more complicated.
I'm just kidding. I don't mind Minecraft. I usually just do stuff in creative mode.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
I hate it. I can't. It's because I live with a family that's insanely playing it 24/7, making my mind want to melt.
Well, I know what song we're closing out with.
Ooh. Well, that's how I feel about Borderlands 2. That's the only game that really would play at my house back at our old house, because that's all anyone would play. So I got sick of that game.
Okay, for the end of this podcast, let's all sing a song together.
Creeper. Oh man. So we back in the mine.
In the club.
Side
to side.
Side to side. This task a grueling one. Hope to find.
Oh,
Is that the
it's a
song you
Minecraft
asked for? Is it?
Millie, I thought we were gonna sing Max and Ruby. I already planned this with you.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
Come on, we gotta wrap this up.
All right, then. So, do you guys have any last words?
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Can we get 1 million dislikes?
Okay. Cut that part where the door opened. I'm sorry. And continuing.
And cut out the part where I told people to subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe for PewDiePie and Logan Paul. Oh.
No. You gotta subscribe to Jake Paul. What are you, a fag?
Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
I got 1 minute, guys. I got 1 minute.
Okay.
All right, wrap this up rapid fire. Angry J
Max
Sponge.
Ruby and Max.
Da-da-da-da.
Ruby,
Baby, tonight the DJ's got Ruby and Max.
Ruby and Max. Ruby and Max.
Max and Ruby.
Ruby and Max, baby.
Ruby.
Max and Ruby.
I got to go.
Ruby and Max.
Max and Ruby. Max.
Ruby and her little brother Max. Max and Ruby.
Okay, see you guys later.
All right.
Well, I was really grateful to be on this podcast. See you guys later.
Hell yeah.
Angry J
Take
Sponge
care.
is out.
All right. So,
All right,
do you
so
want
I
to
guess
wrap
that's-
things up here?
Yeah, so thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
You're welcome.
If anything happens on my channel with the whole Nolan situation, well, I'll let one of you know.
I don't want to know. Remember, don't fuel the flames. And so I guess that's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you, DallSmick. I'm gonna remember that name.
It was definitely nice to meet you. I'm finally glad to get this whole thing off my chest since it's been on my mind since a couple hours ago.
Just a couple hours. Well, anyway.
Yeah, can't wait to see this when it comes up. Take care, guys.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.